it's Jessie back with another video. This is just going to be how to be a Christian in college. It can either be how to continue being a Christian in college or how to become a Christian in college. I've also been thinking about adding Fridays as a day I upload a video, and then I'll upload Mondays and Fridays. If you want me to add Fridays, give this video a big thumbs up. And without further ado, let's hop right in. The first point that I'd like to make in this video is about surrounding yourself with a community and friends that have the same belief and the same values. What's really important about this is that having a group that has the same values and the same views as you helps with being accountable. You're around a bunch of other people who don't tempt you in ways of like partying and drinking and doing things that you know is not right. By being around these people who also believe what you believe, you know that you're going to be around people who aren't going to pressure you into things that you shouldn't be doing. Or if there is maybe one or two people who are kind of not sure and are doing things that maybe you're not okay with, you have other people to go to and say, is this right? Is this okay? And they can help you. And that's something that I think has been most beneficial for me, is that I surrounded myself with a community and a bunch of friends who that really lead me back to what would God do in this situation? How would God continue to act through all of this? Another really big thing is it also helps with fun things to do. Like if you have a community around you that believes the same things, they can help you with how can I have fun in college and not party, not do the stereotypical college thing. And if you ever see me just looking over here, this is where I wrote down all my notes. I have a big thing of notes about what I wanted to talk in this video. So if you see me looking over there, I'm not ignoring you guys. I think the next point in this video is this thing called Chi Alpha. It doesn't have to necessarily be Chi Alpha, but any Christian organization on your campus, find one that speaks to you and join it. Chi Alpha is one that I'm in, which stands for Christ Ambassadors. It's on a lot of campuses, and it's on my campus, and I joined it, and that is where I have found that community and found that friends and found fun things to do. We'll post on Facebook, hey, I'm bored, and other people are like, I'm bored, and then we go and play board games, we go out to eat, we just like play volleyball, do silly things, play ultimate frisbee, whatever we want to do. But having that community and having those people that I know have the same values as me around me helps me stay grounded in what I should be doing. Some of the don'ts of college are having friends that pressure you, having friends that don't have the same core values as you, who may pressure you into doing things that seem cool or okay to do because you're just in college and you're young and you're free and all that stuff. And I'm not saying that having friends that have different values than you is not okay. Having a friend who has different values than you is awesome. Getting to talk to them and learn what they like and what they do, and then maybe sharing your faith and them seeing how you live your life could be something wonderful, and that's discipleship. But don't surround yourself with a huge group of people who all have different values than you, because what may happen, and what usually does happen, is you're around those people so much, they're constantly tempting you to do those things that you know are not okay, and then eventually you're like, oh, what does it matter? Everyone I'm around does it, and all of them are fine, so it can't be that bad. And then you do those things, and then you realize maybe later on how bad it is for you and how much it doesn't make you feel good and how destructive it feels for yourself. And that's just something that I think if you surround yourself with people who you know have the same values as you, you don't have to worry so much about that. That also goes along with having temptations. That same idea of having friends who pressure you, you're being around things that are tempting, like going to parties where you know things might be happening, that is tempting. And why would you put yourself in a situation where you know you're going to have to use all of your willpower and your strength, which some of us may have stronger willpower than others? The better thing would be just to try to avoid the temptations altogether, which I know, easier said than done, much harder than you think, especially if you're a freshman and you're just going into college. From high school to college, it's a lot different because there aren't parents there to watch you, where you have to sneak around, so it's a little harder to really just be open about like, let's go to this party. Whereas in college, it's not looked down upon. A lot of people are totally fine. They have no parents around, so they're like, it's easier and more accessible. So what I'm saying is just find friends who have the same values as you. Ask people, well, what are you going to do? What's going to be happening? Then you're informed. And this leads me to my next don't, is don't go to parties. I'm not saying all parties, but if you are gonna go to a party and someone says, hey, come to this party, ask them, be straight up with them, what's gonna be happening at this party? Do you know? Be like, do you think alcohol is gonna be there? Do you think that drugs are gonna be there? Do you think people are going to be dancing and doing maybe sexual things that you're not okay with? As much as that situation can be awkward and it can feel weird to have to say something about it, it's better that you ask them and be upfront about it than you get yourself to that party and now you're in a situation you don't feel comfortable with, or you're feeling tempted and you're not sure, your willpower is starting to fade because you're around all those people doing it and you think it's okay. Whereas if you had just dealt with one awkward situation before the party and asked, then you wouldn't be in that situation where you have to feel uncomfortable or you're not sure what to do, or you're feeling tested and you're like, what's the right thing to do? What should I do in this situation? And lastly, this ties back to every point I've made. Not being around it makes it easier. Like I said with the friends, if you're around friends who have the same values as you and believe the same thing as you, you're not going to be tempted as much, and that makes it a lot easier. Willpower is something that can be tested in small doses and you can see how strong you are, and that may happen if you're around non-Christians or non-believers and you have to kind of work on controlling yourself, knowing what is right and wrong. But in big doses like parties, and especially in college where there's just every option available for you because you're getting through your independence and learning how life works, that is a time to try to find places where your willpower doesn't have to be tested, where you know I can go there and none of them are going to be like, you gotta drink, you gotta like do these drugs, all that kind of stuff. You're gonna go around people who are gonna love and care for you and be like, let's play some board games. Yeah, board games. I mean, I know I said board games a lot, but that's honestly what I play 90% of the times. Or sometimes we'll play like a video game. I mean, there are some fun video games like Super Smash or Mario Kart. I mean, those things are fun to me, and I think when you evaluate what you find fun, and maybe you might have to change that a little if you really want to be a Christian in college. You may think, oh, parties are what is fun, but really having people who don't pressure you into doing things you're not okay with is so much more fun. Take it from me personally, I can't say I'm perfect. I went to parties when I first got into college and I did not enjoy being tempted, and I was peer pressured into a lot of things that I wish I hadn't done. And so I tell you this not to be pointing my finger at you, but I just want to help you so that you can continue to grow your faith and not be tempted while you're in college. I guess that's about all that I have. I hope that that's helpful. I hope that you found some helpful tips from that. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you do give it a big thumbs up, I might do a video all about the tools and things that you need as a Christian. I was going to put it in this video, but I thought that I gave you guys a lot of stuff to chew on. So I think I want to do a separate video just about like all the Christian must-haves. What do you need as a Christian, or what things would be helpful if you wanted to continue being a Christian in college or just being a Christian in general. If you'd like to see something like that, please give this video a big thumbs up and leave any comments below about any other videos you want to see. And also subscribe if you liked anything you saw today, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!